Hi, everyone, and welcome to this next installment of Ask Dr. Sharon. I'm Sharon Wald, and I'm a certified functional medicine health coach. And today's question is, well, what is functional medicine, and why is it the best approach to addressing autoimmune conditions such as Hashimoto's or any other chronic disease? Okay, so as an approach, functional medicine is actually adopted by a number of health practitioners. So it's not just health coaches, it can be GPs, nutritionists, acupuncturists, massage therapists. All of them can use this type of approach. Okay, so what is this approach? How does it differentiate from the more traditional allopathic approaches? Okay, so the first factor is that it focuses on identifying and addressing the root cause of the disorder and not just the symptom. And this is actually really, really important, especially if you have an autoimmune condition, because even addressing the symptom, you might get some short-term relief, but the background problem is still simmering. And what they found is that anyone with one autoimmune condition, if it's not addressed, you can actually develop even a second or a third autoimmune condition. And honestly, you can just imagine if you've got one, just what a dramatic and catastrophic effect that's going to have on your health. Okay, so that first one is just focusing on what the root cause is. Now, the second factor is understanding and realizing or implementing the fact that all of the body systems are interconnected. So they can be interconnected through blood supply, nervous system, hormones. But what that means is that anything that impacts one system is going to also impact another system to one extent or the other. And it also means that the root cause of a problem can actually be quite far removed from the symptom that it's presenting with. Okay, so let's give an example here. A number of people suffer from psoriasis. So that's the itchy redness. Sometimes it opens up into open sores, so it's really, really uncomfortable. Now, the traditional way of treating that is to put a cream on it, an antiseptic cream of some kind. And that might give you some short-term relief, which, is wonderful. The problem is that we're finding out now that the root cause of a number of these things like psoriasis is actually in the gut. And it's going to keep simmering until you address what the problem is in the gut. So that could be a gut dysbiosis. It could be things as like a parasite, a number of different things. So when you are going to address it, it's not just the cream that's going to be useful. What's really useful is actually looking at what's happening in the gut and addressing that. Okay, so that is the second factor that differentiates. The third factor that differentiates functional medicine, or sometimes known as integrative medicine, from allopathic medicine, is that we look at a person as a whole person and recognize the fact that it's not just the physiology that is affecting your health, it's every aspect of your life. And that can be aspects from, well, nutrition is an obvious one, but your lifestyle, how much exercise that you're getting, what your family life is, and the stresses that are coming from your family life, your work situation, stress is coming from that, or the amount of satisfaction that you get from your work or your family life. But it also spreads into other things, like it can be your spiritual practice and what that means to you. Okay, so when you're looking at, or especially when I'm first meeting with a client, the first thing we do is look at an entire health history, which I admit can be a little bit tedious because we're going back as far as you can remember and try and put together a timeline of what you're doing, how you're feeling, try and figure out, well, when did this first start? And that might give us an indication of what's going on. But we also have to bring in other aspects, such as your stress level and what's happening with all the other aspects of your life, because every one of them is going to have an impact on your health. And so to optimize your health, you want to actually address as many of these factors as possible. Okay, so just to summarize, what are the three things mostly that differentiate functional medicine from other approaches is number one is identifying and addressing the root cause. Number two is understanding that all of the body systems are interconnected. So the symptom is not necessarily any way looks like it's connected with what the root cause is. And third is actually treating the whole person and not just a body part. Okay, I really hope that you found this helpful and interesting. If you've got any questions or comments, please just pop them in the comment below. And if you've got a question that you'd like me to answer, then again, put it in the comment box below, or actually you can message me and I would be happy to address it. Okay, everyone, that's it for now. Bye.